Jesus warns, the letter arriving tomorrow will shatter your family because. Listen to me. Do not scroll away. The fact that this message has found you, right now, in this exact moment, is not an accident of the algorithm. It is a divine appointment. Jesus is sounding an alarm in your spirit, and I am the messenger sent to deliver it. The letter that is scheduled to arrive at your home tomorrow is not just a piece of mail. It is a declaration of war, a carefully constructed lie designed to shatter the foundations of your family. But you will not let that happen. Because you are being prepared right now. You have felt a strange tension in the air for days, haven't you? A quiet sense of dread you could not name. You have looked at the faces of your loved ones and felt a distance, a secret that hangs between you, unspoken. That feeling, my child, is your spirit detecting the enemy's plot before it even arrives. You are the watchman for your family, the one who feels things first. You carry the emotional weight for everyone. You are the one who checks on everyone else, but who truly checks on you. I see you in the quiet hours, when the house is still and the world is asleep, and the weight of it all comes crashing down on you. You have wondered if God sees your silent struggle, your hidden tears. He does. And this message is your answer. This prophecy has a divine deadline. It is for today. The spiritual protection you need for tomorrow must be established between the time you finish hearing my voice and the moment your head touches the pillow tonight. The events of the next few hours will determine the outcome of the next 10 years of your life. Your attention, right at this second, is the most powerful weapon you possess. The world is filled with noise. People scrolling, laughing at meaningless things, completely unaware of the spiritual battles being waged around them. But you are not one of them. You were chosen to hear this. You were set apart. That deep, nagging feeling you've always had that you are an outsider looking in, even among your own people, that is the mark of your calling. It is the sign that you operate on a different frequency, that you are tuned into the voice of heaven. The enemy wants you to believe that feeling is loneliness. It is not. It is holiness. It is the seal of the chosen. And the chosen are never defeated. They are prepared. The letter arriving tomorrow is filled with accusations. It will speak of debt, of broken promises, of failures. It will be worded in such a way that it points a finger directly at the person with the purest heart in your family. It might even be you. The words will be like daggers, designed to create shame, to incite arguments, to turn brother against sister, and child against parent. The one who sent it believes you will all collapse into chaos. They are counting on your emotional reaction. They are expecting you to fight amongst yourselves, to become so consumed with blame that you miss the real truth hidden behind the lie. This is a strategy as old as time itself, to divide and conquer. But their plan has one fatal flaw. They did not count on God sending you a warning first. They did not count on you being armed with divine knowledge. There is someone close to you, someone who eats at your table and knows your secrets, who has been working silently in the shadows against you. This is not a stranger. This is the painful truth. This person smiles and pretends to be a friend, a supporter, but their heart is curdled with a jealousy so deep it has poisoned their soul. For years, you have felt the effects of their secret bitterness without knowing its source. That opportunity that vanished at the last second. That money that went missing and was never explained. That constant undercurrent of drama that seems to follow your family no matter where you go. You thought it was bad luck. You thought perhaps it was your own fault. I am here to tell you, in the name of the Most High, it was not. You have been the victim of a silent betrayal, a spiritual sabotage from someone you trusted. This person is terrified of a secret from their own past coming to light. A secret of a promise they broke, a debt they incurred, a signature they forged long ago. They have been living in fear of exposure for years, and now, the consequences are finally arriving at the door. The letter that comes tomorrow is the result of their actions, not yours. But in their cowardice, they have engineered this situation to make it look like someone else is to blame. They are about to throw an innocent lamb to the wolves to save their own skin. Their plan is to use the shock and confusion caused by the letter to hide their own guilt. They have rehearsed their lies. They know exactly how to twist the story, how to play the victim, how to manipulate the emotions of everyone in the room. They are a master of deceit. But the Lord your God is the master of the universe. The deceiver's web is about to be utterly destroyed. You, my child, will be the instrument of its destruction. Not with anger, not with shouting, but with a quiet and unshakable peace that will terrify your enemies. While everyone else is panicking, you will be anchored in the truth. While they are pointing fingers, you will be seeing with spiritual eyes. This is why you are hearing this now. This is your preparation for battle. The victory has already been decided in the heavens. You are simply being asked to walk it out on earth. The proof of their deception will not be found in arguing or defending yourself. The proof is already in your possession, you just don't realize it yet. There is an object in your home. Something old, something you have not looked at in years. A box of old photographs. A book on a dusty shelf. A piece of jewelry in a forgotten drawer. The Holy Spirit will guide your eyes to it in the next 24 hours. Within that object, or near it, is a piece of evidence. A faded receipt. A small note tucked between pages. An old letter with a postmark that proves a lie. It is the key that will unlock the entire deception. It will seem insignificant to anyone else, but to you, it will be a divine sign, a floodlight of truth that exposes the darkness. The person who set this trap has long forgotten about this one, tiny piece of evidence. They believe it is lost to time. But God never forgets. He has preserved it for this exact moment. He has saved it for you. Before you go to sleep tonight, you must perform a small but spiritually significant act. This is not a game. This is an act of faith that activates your angelic protection. Go to your kitchen. Take a single key. It does not matter which key it is. A house key, a car key, any key you have. Hold it tightly in your right hand and stand before a window where you can see the sky. If you cannot see the sky, stand before a mirror and look into your own eyes. Close your hand around the key and feel the cold metal against your skin. This key represents divine authority. The authority to lock doors that need to be shut and to open gates that have been closed to you for too long. Whisper these words. You do not need to shout them. The spiritual realm hears the heart, not the volume. Say, by the authority of the one who sent this message, I lock every lying mouth. I close every door to chaos. I take back the key of peace for my household. The plot of the enemy is exposed. The truth is my shield. After you have said these words, place the key on the windowsill or in front of the mirror. Leave it there overnight. This is your sentinel. It is a physical declaration that your home is under divine protection. When you wake up, the atmosphere in your home will feel different. The tension will be gone. A calm will have settled over the house. That is the sign that your prayer has been answered and the angels have taken their positions. You will face tomorrow not with fear, but with a holy confidence. You are not the defendant. You are the judge. The truth is coming, my child. And it will set you free. The liar's time is up. Their kingdom of secrets is about to come crashing down, and you will be left standing in the ruins, holding the key to your family's future. Do not doubt this word. It was sent for you. For now. Prepare yourself. The dawn is coming. The one who has been operating against you, my child, has a deep-seated fear of being seen for who they truly are. Their entire life is a performance. They build their identity on the approval and admiration of others. The greatest terror they can imagine is being exposed as a fraud, a failure. This hidden weakness is what you must understand. Their power comes from the illusion they have created. The letter that is coming is their desperate attempt to reinforce that illusion by creating a new villain. By making someone else the focus of the family's disappointment and anger, they believe they can remain hidden in the shadows, pretending to be a comforter, a mediator, all while being the source of the poison. They will be the first to offer a shoulder to cry on. They will say things like, I can't believe this is happening, or, we'll get through this together, all while knowing they are the architect of the pain. This is a spirit of deep manipulation, and it has been feeding on your family's light for a very long time. You have seen the signs. The way they subtly turn people against each other with carefully chosen words. The way they always seem to be at the center of every drama, yet never seem to be the cause. The way they offer help that somehow makes the situation worse. You have felt a check in your spirit about them before, a sense of unease you could not explain. You dismissed it. You told yourself you were being unfair, judgmental. You are not. You were discerning. Your spirit was trying to warn you, and now I am here to confirm what you have long suspected. This injustice is deeper than just money or a single mistake. It is about a stolen destiny. Years ago, an opportunity was presented to your family. A chance for advancement, for a legacy, for a security that would have blessed generations. This person, through an act of selfish sabotage, a hidden letter, a missed phone call they forgot to tell you about, a lie they told to a person in power, diverted that blessing away from your family and either took it for themselves or simply destroyed it so you could not have it. The constant struggle your family has faced, the feeling of always being one step behind, of working so hard for so little, is a direct result of that single act of betrayal. You have been living in the shadow of a blessing that was stolen from you before you ever knew it existed. The memory you have of a specific door closing in your past, a chance you missed that you still think about late at night, that was the ripple effect of their original sin. The letter coming tomorrow is connected to the fallout from that initial act. They are trying to cover one old crime with a new one. They believe the past is buried. But God is a God of justice. He is about to dig up the bones of a secret that has been rotting under the floorboards of your family for years. The purpose of this revelation is not just to expose a liar. It is to restore what was stolen. The Lord is about to correct the timeline. He is about to put your family back on the path that was chosen for you before the betrayer interfered. The reversal will begin in a way you do not expect. It will not be a loud confrontation. It will be a quiet unraveling. After you perform the ritual with the key tonight, you are to do nothing but watch and pray. Tomorrow, when the letter arrives, do not be the first to open it. Allow the events to unfold naturally. The betrayer, in their arrogance, will position themselves to control the narrative. Let them. Give them the rope to hang themselves. As the chaos begins, as the accusations fly, you will remain silent. You will hold your peace. Your silence will be a weapon. It will be so out of character for you, the family's fixer, that it will create confusion in the enemy's camp. They expect you to react, to defend, to argue. Your calm will be a mirror that reflects their own agitation, and they will begin to make mistakes. They will talk too much. They will contradict themselves. In their rush to control the situation, they will reveal more than they intend. While this is happening, the Holy Spirit will be working on the heart of another family member. Someone who is usually quiet, someone who is often overlooked. God will cause them to remember something. A conversation from years ago. A detail that seemed unimportant at the time. They will suddenly speak up, and their one small piece of the truth will be like a stone that starts an avalanche. Their words will connect to the physical evidence that God is leading you to find. The old receipt. The note in the book. The date on a photograph. It will all click into place, not just for you, but for everyone who has ears to hear. The carefully constructed lies of the betrayer will begin to fall apart, piece by piece, right before your eyes. The victory is not in the argument. It is in the divine revelation. It is already in motion. The key you place on your windowsill tonight is the starting gun for this divine race to the truth. Trust the process. Trust the silence. Your vindication is at hand. Wait. Stop. Do not listen to another word I was about to say. The Spirit is interrupting me. There is a more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, a deeper layer that is only for those of you who have made it to this exact moment in the message. What I have told you is true, but it is a surface-level truth. The real battle is not what it appears to be. Touch the screen of this device. Right now. I am serious. Place your finger on the glass. Feel its temperature. Feel the smooth, hard surface. This represents the barrier that has been placed between you and the full revelation. It feels real. It feels solid. But it is about to shatter. We are about to break through it together. Keep your finger there for a moment. You are not just watching a video. You are participating in a spiritual breakthrough. Now, look at your hands. Just look at them. The lines on your palms, the shape of your fingers. They tell a story of struggle, yes. They are the hands that have worked, and worried, and prayed, and held on when everything else was falling apart. But they were also shaped to receive a blessing, a massive inheritance that was stolen from you at your birthright. You are about to take it back. Here is the secret within the secret, the truth that the scrollers and the doubters were not permitted to hear. The letter is a diversion. A masterful one, but a diversion nonetheless. Its purpose is to draw all of your family's emotional and spiritual energy toward a piece of paper, a physical object. But the true danger, and your true victory, lies in the digital world. The betrayal I spoke of, the one from years ago, was finalized with a digital signature. An email transfer. A deleted account. The proof of this crime, the one piece of evidence that is undeniable and cannot be argued with, exists as a data file on an old server, a forgotten cloud account, a retired hard drive. The betrayer believes this file was permanently erased. They went to great lengths to destroy it. They think it is their one perfect crime. But they do not understand who they are dealing with. They can delete a file from a computer, but they cannot delete it from the memory of the Almighty. God has preserved a single, incorruptible copy of this file. It is encrypted in the heavenly realms, waiting for the command of a child of God to be released into the earth. The letter is the trigger. The moment the letter arrives and causes the intended explosion of chaos, the betrayer's plan is to use that confusion as cover to perform the final, permanent wipe of the source data, to erase the very last ghost of their crime from existence. They believe no one is looking there. They believe everyone will be focused on the paper in their hands. But you will not be. Because you now know the secret. Your battle is not with paper and ink. Your battle is for a stream of data that will rewrite your family's entire history. The stakes are now infinitely higher. You have from this moment until that letter is in your mailbox to spiritually claim and protect that hidden file. The window is closing. This is the real war.